What's up guys, and welcome to another video. In this video we are going to be going over the brand new Riot Games game that's coming out. So if you guys do enjoy this video, please leave a like on the video and make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. I'll be doing lots of content like this on this channel and I hope you enjoy. So first things first, like I said, Riot Games is developing a new unannounced FPS game set in the Valorant universe according to a job listing. What? So that's pretty insane because we already got Valorant and we had that one fighting game. I think it came out, or maybe it's not out yet. I'm actually not sure. That was from Riot Games. They had a whole plan of releasing games like Valorant and like that kind of game, right? Riot Games appears to be quickly working on a brand new FPS game set in the Valorant universe, which is very interesting to me. I wonder if this is going to be a FPS game or is it going to be an extraction game? We will find out soon, I hope. Riot Games has a few projects in development behind the scenes, apparently. So Beyond 2XKO, which, like I was talking about, is the League of Legends fighting game. So I don't think it's out yet, actually. We know there's a big one, the League of Legends MMO, which a team confirmed is still in active development, apparently. There are also clear signs that Riot's R&D teams are working on more than just one prototype, possibly including a new PvP shooter, this is what I'm talking about. This could be this game, and I'm hoping for another like kind of different competitive game. But then again, you know, people want the extraction shooters and or battle royale, but people are mainly leaning towards the extraction shooters. Well, not people, I guess the companies are, right? So that's going to be interesting. And now we might have our clearest hint yet at one of those secret titles. A new job listing spotted on the company's careers page suggests that an entirely new game set in the Valorant universe is in the works at Riot Games. Like I said, Riot Games is hiring for a secret FPS project set in the Valorant universe. The game post spotted a new listing on Riot's official careers page for an associate art director, 3D character art for an unpublished R&D product. The position, based in Los Angeles, directly mentions both the FPS genre and familiarity with the Valorant IP, which is about as direct it gets. So this makes me think that it's going to be a kind of FPS game, because if it's set in the Valorant universe, Valorant is competitive, right? So I'm guessing it's going to be some sort of competitive game. Maybe it could be like an extraction shooter, of course, like a more competitive vibe of an extraction shooter, or it could be a battle royale, maybe. But I'm hoping for another like kind of competitive game that's, you know, better than Valorant, or like maybe it could even be Valorant 2 or something like that crazy. I doubt that because they're going to be running Valorant still probably. So we will see how this game is, but apparently it's going to be a new IP, so that's just set in the universe. So that's going to be very, very interesting to see, you know, some sneak peeks at this. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. What do you guys think this is? I think it's going to be something definitely competitive because it's Valorant based, so most likely something competitive. But could it be a third-person shooter? Because it does say just PvP. It doesn't say first-person shooter, so maybe it could be that instead of a first person. You never know. Experience creating characters for the FPS genre. Experience working on a highly recognizable stylized game, which is Valorant, very stylized. And experience working with modern game engines such as Unity, Unreal, or proprietary technologies. Familiarity with the Valorant IP. The listing also notes that the candidate will develop the character art style and create stylized assets across humans, creatures, props, and clothing. Very, very weird how it says creatures. So, it could be something that's like Valorant, but just something that's different than Valorant, of course. Like it could be like a FPS competitive, but it could be different. I'm leaning towards extraction shooter since it says creatures, so we'll see. Suggesting this new game could explore new character designs or even genres within the Valorant IP, of course. As the associate art director, 3D character art, you will design and lead a world-class character art organization that brings the product's creative and gameplay goals to life. The job listing reads, you'll define the team's vision and structure, driving the creation of compelling player characters, gear, and creatures that strike the right balance between visual excellence and gameplay clarity. So it says characters, gear, and creatures. Makes me think that it's not going to be like Valorant where it's like a first-person shooter, very competitive and stuff like that. or it could be just different, but I'm thinking that since it says gear and creatures, that it's going to be a extraction shooter. And I don't know how you guys feel about extraction shooters lately. I don't think it's going to be a BR. That'd be kind of crazy, a battle royale, but I think extraction shooter is leaning towards because it says gear and stuff like that. So what do you guys think about extraction shooters so far? Are you guys getting tired of them, or are you guys hyped? I know the Marathon's coming out, and that one was pretty fun. I know they're working on it more, and they're making it better. You know, there's games like that. There's Arc Raiders that are coming out, extraction shooters. So do you guys think, you know, the gaming space needs another extraction shooter, or do you guys think it should get something different? Finally, something different, right? I think they need a little bit different. I think it should be more creative than just an extraction shooter like everybody else, but that's just my two takes, right? So another interesting detail in the job listing is the line, as the project moves from prototype through pre-production and into full production, you'll guide the character art discipline to deliver excellence at every stage. So that phrasing tells us the game that's now advancing through early production. So yeah, it's going through early production right now. So it's basically, you know, getting to the point where it's almost done and, or getting, you know, made and everything like that. So very interesting. I'm actually very excited. So this pretty much confirms Riot is developing a new unannounced FPS title connected to the Valorant universe, of course. It's worth noting that this new game isn't Valorant Mobile. So yeah, like it says, a lot of people said that it could be Valorant Mobile and stuff like that, but apparently it's not, which is good because come on, man, so many mobile games, and like we want a big game, another big game that blows us away like Valorant did when it first came out. So hopefully this blows us away. I think I trust Riot in blowing our expectations out of the water because they do a pretty good job at doing that, right? That project was officially announced years ago and is being co-developed with Lightspeed Studios, the same team behind PUBG Mobile. So the mobile is coming out, the mobile version, officially launched in China on August 19th, 2025, with over 60 million pre-registrations, which is wild, probably US as well, VPNs. So whatever Riot is working on here is something entirely new within the Valorant IP. Whether it's a story-driven spin-off, a co-op experience, or another competitive shooter remains to be seen. So yeah, what do you guys think they're cooking up? What do you guys think they're making? Do you guys think they're making like an FPS shooter again like Valorant, or do you guys think it's completely different? Like I said, I think it's completely different. I think it's either going to be extraction shooter or maybe like a spin on the extraction shooter genre, which would be very, very nice if that's true, because we need some different games in this atmosphere, man. We can't just keep going with the same old, and I feel like Valorant did change it up because it kind of was like Overwatch, but better than Overwatch for that, like, you know, first person shooter. Like it was like Overwatch and Counter-Strike mixed up because it had abilities and Counter-Strike and things like that, right? So I hope they can do something new, I guess new, quote unquote, you know, new again, because I really liked the Riot games. I really liked Valorant. Valorant was fun until I got, you know, all the problems I had, but you know, I really liked Valorant, and I think Valorant still is a really good game for competitive. I think this new game is going to be more casual friendly in my thought process here, because they said that it's going to be gear oriented and stuff like that. So it makes me think that it's going to be like a looter shooter FPS kind of game. I just hope it's something different rather than something that we've already seen a billion times. At least if it's different and copied from other, you know, genres and put into that game, at least it's something new and fresh. We need some new stuff. It's 2025 and everything's kind of being the same mostly. So hopefully we can see something new and fresh, and I'm pretty hyped. So what do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. Make sure you leave a like on the video as well, and make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'll be doing tons of content like this and more news updates about this game and that's coming out, whatever it is, and other games as well. So very looking forward to it. And yeah, guys, have a great day or night, guys, and peace.